نهجي فكر المرتضى سيف على الجهل انتضى في النهج فكر المرتضى سيف على الجهل انتضى نور الهدى قد أومضى لم يحويه رحب الفضاء نعم الأثر يروي السير فيه العبر على ضفاف نهج البلاغة.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. ولعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد. Our 10th session of Nehjul Balagha, Kalimat al-Qisar. And apparently this will be our last session because you people know, because of the exam which will be here in Najaf Al-Ashraf. Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wassalam, in his 9th great quotation, he talks about the ma'isha, about how to live in this world. Imam says, خالط الناس مخالطة إن متم معها فبكوا عليكم وإن عشتم حنوا إليكم. Imam says, live amongst people in such a manner that if you die, they weep over you, and if you are alive, they crave for your company. Allahu Akbar. This, the moral and the akhlaq and ethics which are taught by Ali ibn Abi Talib. If you live, so people should crave your company. People should wish to be with you. And if you die, people should weep on you. Ali ibn Abi Talib, look, it comes again and again and again, and things should be revised again and again. How you should be between people, how your ethics should be, how should I talk with person. These things affect and for us being Shia, for us being Muslim, for us being Shia Haqiqi inshallah, for us being the lover of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, how should we live in this world? My teacher, he's a great scholar, he says that, look, be like this, that people should see you, so they should tell that this is the one who loves Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. Now the question can be asked that, Sheikh al-Aziz, how should we live in this world? Do we have any hadith from Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam? There are 3 hadiths from Ahlul, there are many hadiths, but there are 3 hadiths, inshallah, I will be here mentioning it one by one, in which Ali ibn Abi Talib, or just say Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, taught us how to live in this world. The first hadith, Imam says, Ibn Adam, إن كنت تريد من الدنيا ما يكفيك فإن أيسر ما فيها يكفيك وإن كنت إنما تريد ما لا يكفيك فإن كل ما فيها لا يكفيك. Imam is talking to Ibn al-Azam. Ibn al-Azam, minu Ibn al-Azam? Intawani, you and me. Imam is asking you and me about this. Imam says, Ali ibn Abi Talib, salawatullahi wa salam alayhi, he says, Ibn Adam, if you want from the world what is sufficient for you, that what is easier in it is sufficient for you. Look, and if you want what is not enough for you, then everything is not enough for you. Everything is not enough for you. If you want everything, so nothing is enough for you. This is Imam who is talking like how you should be then. You crave for everything, you want everything, so my dear brother and sister, nothing is enough for you. For example, a person, for example, he was a normal personality, he had nothing, he had a small business, now he extended to a larger scale of business. Now we have a bungalow, then he wants again a bungalow, then he wants a car, then he wants money, then he wants something, this and this and this, till he dies. حتى يموت. I'll say it now. حتى يموت. He dies. But his wish, his wants doesn't die. So how should be in this world? I want this glass of water, it is enough for me, it is enough for me. Why do you crave for something more when it is enough for you? Like, come to the Tariq history. Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, Ali ibn Abi Talib, salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi. According to what historian says, and according to what scholar says, Ali ibn Abi Talib doesn't used to eat more than one thing in a dinner or in a lunch. Even when you see in 21st of Ramadan, 19th of Ramadan, when he comes to Kulsum, salawatullahi alayha, he asked Kulsum to, Ya Kulsum, you ever saw me to eat something more than one dish? Please keep this milk, a glass of milk in somewhere. I won't eat it, I won't drink it. See? Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, how they were. This is the first hadith. Second hadith, Allahu Akbar. Now, in this hadith, see, why am I indicating this hadith? Please understand it. Why am I mentioning this hadith? Here in this hadith, you can understand, you can think, you can feel that how should I live in this world? How? How should be I in this world that if I die, people weep on me? And if I leave, so people crave for my company. What should I do? The first thing was enough for you, that is enough for you. Don't go for more. Second hadith, Imam says, خير إخوانك من نسي ذنبك وذكر إحسانك. Allahu Akbar. Imam says, your best brother are the one who ignore your mistake and remind you of your kindness. And remind your kindness. That means he remember your kindness. For example, I have my friend, I ignore his mistake. I should ignore his mistakes. As Iraqi people say, "Ufu ba'at." Leave him, ignore it, and remember the kindness he had on you. For example, at a moment I had, for example, Sayyid Shu'aib, he gave me some amount of money. At time I had nothing, but Sayyid Shu'aib had a small fight with me after a week or a while. A'yada billah, Khuda nakarde, Khuda na khasta. Yeah, for example. Now what happens? Should I remember that kindness that Sayyid Shu'aib had on me? Or should I remember the fight today I had with him? For example, yeah? Remember the kindness. These things are the teachings of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, how to live in this world. This is the second hadith. Third hadith of our session, and then inshallah we will meet after a month, I guess. After a month, I don't know, after 1.5 months, I guess. Last hadith of this great session. Imam says, how should it be I in this world? Like, I should be in, like Imam is teaching in this hadith, inshallah I'll be reciting it, in which company I should be with. Who should be my friend? Look. Imam says, Suhbatul khair taksubul khaira كالريح إذا مرت بالطيب حملت طيبة. Imam says, companionship with the pious, or with the good, or with the virtuous brings goodness. How? Like the wind that when it passes to a pleasant smell, brings it a pleasant smell. You can see it. When wind passes to a bad thing, wind takes the bad thing, bad smell, I'm sorry. When it passes, for example, through a garbage, it takes the smell of that garbage. But when it passes through a pleasant thing, for example, a rose or a garden, it takes the smell. Now, if you want to live in this world with the good ethics, be with someone who have good ethics. Allahu Akbar. Don't be with this. I'm telling all these things to me myself. Don't be with someone, for example, who swear. Don't be with someone who backbite. Don't be with someone, for example, who is a thief. What happened? You will take the qualities of that person with you, now or tomorrow. You see, for this reason, you see, when I was a child, or for sure you guys were small, young, our parents used to ask us that, don't be with that person, that's not a good person. Be with this. See? Why? Because today or tomorrow, now or hereafter, you will take the qualities. Now, this is my last sentence, inshallah, or you say last thing, and then we'll see you guys. Again, Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam is teaching about human psychology. Again, Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam is talking about the morality, about the ethics. Brothers, and who are listening, my sisters, to understand it. When we say in Farsi that Ahlul Bayt ulguye most, and in Arabic as there is an ayah that Rasul huwa al-husna, so what that mean? That mean that that mean that Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam are someone that we should learn from them. May Allah gives us the tawfiq. Pray it again and again. Allah gives us the tawfiq to get the ma'rif of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, to understand the hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, to follow Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. And may Allah accept our effort, our small effort, which we are giving on Nehjul Balagha. Wa akhiru da'wani alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi.
Shukran ya Rabbi, shukran. Hadayta qalbi, shukran. Nawwarta darbi, shukran.